Hi guys, I would say welcome back, but it's been about 2 years. I'm not really keeping up with the YouTube algorithms, but I thought, ISL, it's obviously a big opportunity to give you an insight of what I do and, what I'm about, how I prepare for races, how I stretch, what's in my race bag. So today, obviously, it's about what's in my race bag and how these make me perform. Got my good man Ed here.
My good man.
My good man. Never ever actually called him that before. So we just want to show you through a little bit of the kit and hopefully give you a few ideas, because I do get a lot of questions of what do you put in your race bag, what do you eat before a race, what do you eat 2 hours before, what do you have an hour before, how do you get a feel on the stroke. Some of these questions are very important to obviously answer for me, but I think it's best to get it out there as much as we can. So these are just my trunks. There's not actually much you can say about the trunks, but Arena, kind of just my basic training trunks, nothing fancy. I'm kind of a guy who likes not really too fancy designs, would you agree?
Minimalistic, yeah.
I'm very minimalistic.
Apart from the orange ones.
Apart from the orange ones. Yeah, so I've got a few big hitter trunks out there, but I don't really like too many colours on my stuff. Unless it's camo. For some reason I've had an obsession with camo since year 6. So training trunks, training goggles. So these are Arena Power Skins, Cobra Swipes. But for me these were kind of revolutionary, because in goggles, especially in chlorine, the swipe doesn't last that long. The anti-fog, doesn't last that long. So you wipe it again, and a few sessions in it'll start to fog up. What these do is basically, it says 10 times lasting anti-fog, but I think it's a little bit longer than that. I could probably go through one of these every 2 months now instead of every 2 weeks. Obviously better for the environment and better for me actually. But these are pretty good. So this is a Arena Bape collab, a smaller net bag. Obviously it's been worn. There is meant to be an ape there. Kind of does get worn off, but the Arena is holding strong. And again with the camouflage colours, nothing too fancy, kind of subtle, smaller, so you can carry it to a race. I never really believe in like carrying a massive bag to training. I want to be relaxed. I want to not worry about having to haul a big bag onto the bus or on the way to training. So this is just my small bag. I have my fins and my paddles. We call them fat paddles. Haven't got them right now, but they basically let you hold the water, not hold the water actually.
Exactly the opposite.
Not hold the water. So it's good for breaststroke.
So you use them to like completely lose your feel?
Completely lose your feel, then build it back up again, especially in racing. But again, it's very simple. If I feel good on the day, I won't use them. If I feel worse for my connection on the water on the day, I will use them. So it's very simple. Anything on here I won't necessarily use just because I have to. I'm not really a superstitious guy. I'll just use it if it's going to help me on that day.
But this is everything you pretty much take to know you had everything you need, so you don't kind of feel lost.
Yeah. I mean, there's a little story in the Olympics. I had 2 of my bags stolen on the way from Belo Horizonte to Rio because we were meant to fly. Well, we did fly without our bags, and then the bags went by road. And obviously, me being a keen bean, put my bags down first, and they didn't make it to. I think he says someone out there is wearing my really nice purple jacket. I don't know who you are, but I hope you're enjoying it. So that's that. So that I like to prepare really for kind of all scenarios. And I'll pack it into that bag. So my bag is always pretty much full to the brim. And we'll go on to the bag now. So this is Arena, and this is what I'm saying about monotones. I don't like big fancy colours, and I don't like neon. So I like matte black. And for this, adequate space to race in, anti-training for me. So if you look in there, just normal space, pockets to where you can put stuff like headphones, chargers, all that kind of stuff if you need it. And everything will fit into there: towel, race trunks, race bags, spare stuff, supplements. And then if I'm carrying like a timetable or something a bit different, or I'm packing spare suits, that's a good idea, especially if you're young, to start getting a habit of packing spares. So I'd have two goggles, one brand new, one used. Same on the suits, one brand new, one used, just in case. And then I'll pack them into the back so they don't get wet, so I can call them anytime. And it has happened in the past, and it's happened to my teammates where we've got ready, or in 20 minutes we're about to race and your suit's ripped, and you don't want to be panicking that you haven't got a suit. So always pack a spare.
Redundant. Euro juniors.
Oh yeah, I think on a serious note, redundancy for me is key. But yeah, I mean, European juniors. I was, what was that, 17? Yeah, 2012. So 2012 Olympics. Before then, didn't actually go 2012, so I don't know why that's relevant. But European juniors, got onto the block, 50 metre breaststroke. Didn't really have a good week. Got onto the block, just as you do. Pulled up like that, really tensed up, and then my trunks down the middle just completely split down the butt. I don't really know how to say it without being crude. Basically, they split down the middle. All the audience was behind me, or people were behind me, and the team manager came down with some togs, pretty much like really, really small things, and I raced them then. But I didn't obviously have the opportunity to race in another suit because I didn't have another suit. So stuff like that is really important. I don't think I've ever had arena break on me or rip on me. So again, trusting your equipment. When you work with people, I've been working with arena for now since 2014. So every world record, every PB since then has been in arena, which has obviously been very helpful for me. And it's a great technology. I'm help develop the trunks, this new Core FX, which is, I'll show you, ladies and gentlemen, right now. So normally on the Arena Flex, you had these, I think it was. So just the thing, so they went through different models and different variations of the trunks, of the race trunks. And this one is obviously the best variation of the suit. And they've completely renamed it to the Core FX. So you've got two bands now. And that helps me on breaststroke because it helps me elasticate my legs when I'm kicking. And it helps me off the block because obviously as this stretches, it gets more tense. But it doesn't give too much compression. I was never a big fan of a double layered compression on the legs here, but I was a big fan of it double layered here, which it is because it does reduce drag. So that's that.
What size do you wear?
No. So I wear size 28, which is size 70 international, I think it is. Size 70F. And again, monotone, black and gold. Can't beat black and gold, can you? So yeah, that's my kind of trunk. I do have my line range, but I don't think they're out in this variation model yet. So they're the trunks I race in. Obviously, always look after your trunks. You wouldn't go into a race in a car, with muddy tyres on the F1, would you? So always look after them. Always clean them. Chlorine will deteriorate your suit. Race cap. These will be for sale very soon. This one's a bit dirty, I've been training it today. AP Race Clinics. Not really much I can say about a hat, but go buy it. This is the one I'm racing. I think this is called the Arena, I want to say Ultra Soft.
Anything that sounds good, mate.
Anything that sounds good. I want to say it's the Ultra Gold, go faster.
Right, explosion.
But yeah, again, matte black with a nice little arena.
And a nice bit of dog hair, nice.
Yeah, dog hair actually makes you go faster. But yeah, stuff like that I love just because it's nice and subtle. Then it goes on to these. These haven't been changed. I normally change my paddles quite often, but you can see on the lens a little bit, you can see them curving because that is the amount of power you put through the stroke.
That power.
Yeah, but I'm a big fan of these because you don't necessarily need super high tech stuff to be a great athlete. I might call myself great. But I like these because the hole in the middle, that is vital for me to hold the feel. So if you feel the water coming on here, and if this is blocked, you can't really feel it on your hand, especially before a race. I prefer to use these because you feel the water gushing through, and then obviously it's going to hit your palm, and then jobs are good and really. Not actually much I can say about that. I think
you see loads of fancy paddles though, don't you, that like built around your hands and stuff like
that.
that.
But I've never really believed in like a strap here either. I don't think your wrist should be relying on a strap to hold the paddle together. It should just be, on your finger, and that your finger's direct in the water instead of your wrist direct in the water. But something I found out over a few years of experience on that. Arena fins, ultra fins. I don't actually know what these are called. I think just arena fins, I guess. Gold, pretty cool. Yeah, what else can you say about fins? Make you go faster. Good before a race to get high out of the water. But other than that, makes things a little bit easier for training.
Favourite bit of kit.
Yeah, everyone's favourite bit of kit, especially in training. So these are performance wear for me. And these go on your calves. So pretty much like the same material as your race suit, but ideally to aid blood flow towards the area. So these will go on my calves, help increase blood pressure towards my calves and blood flow, which in turn helps recovery. So something that I do like to wear, and these ones are the arms as well, which make it a little bit easier to.
So they're after your race.
So straight after a race, put these on, wear these for about 5 hours.
After sundown.
After sundown. Yeah, don't put them on. Don't put them on when you get out of the race straight away. Just dry off as soon as you're about to get changed, fully clothed to go home or go back to the hotel and go on to race. I put these on just to help the blood flow get to those areas. So again, I like to take a few bottles, probably 3. I'll probably take 2 of these Science and Sport ones, 1 of these AP Plus ones. In here will probably be branched chain amino acids. Don't actually have a tub on me right now. I'm waiting on the delivery. Science and Sport, again, just either hydration tabs or just juice or just water, really. So that's that.
I think that's key, isn't it? Like everyone's saying about fancy supplements and stuff like that, but unless you hydrate the biggest one.
Yeah. So on these as well, Science and Sport Performance Nitrate, it's an in-session gel. So I'll take this whilst I'm warming up or before a session, and basically improves muscle efficiency. And if you really want to go into detail about it, it reduces the oxygen cost of performing an action, basically.
So you need less oxygen to go at the same speed.
Yeah, you're talking about 2%, 3%, I think it is, but all this information's out there on Science and Sport website, but basically, if you're looking at 1%, which I already am, to break a world record, you're looking at, okay, how can I help myself 1%, 2%, and stuff like that. And then really it is just other supplements, energy bars, Science and Sport energy bars, just maintained muscle performance and energy performance. Take 3 of them just in case I do get a bit peckish. Yeah. Energy Bake, this is I think it's 10 gram fructose as well, so it's quite a fast acting, non-stodgy bar. I feel like a lot of bars out there are quite stodgy and you don't want it to sit on your stomach for too long. This is 30 grams of carbohydrates. Go energy protein, so I'll take this after my race. Another Science and Sport, all the supplements are Science and Sport. Protein bar, so 10 grams protein. I think it is, if I believe correctly, 35 grams of carbohydrates. So you want to replace all that energy that you've lost in the race or in training, and then I'll have this in my bag as well, just in case, like a citrus 75 milligram caffeine if I need a little bit to pick me up. And then just an AP Race Clinics towel. That's it really. On that, if you want to take this a little step further and to get more insight into my life, AP Race Clinics, obviously they run a few times a year where we teach kids how to race essentially, and how to have, I won't say how to have fun, but it's a very fun day from what I get from it and what the kids get from it and what the parents get from it. I'm having a great time, but I think the kids are as well. Hopefully they are. But then again, obviously these aren't accessible to everyone. We were going to plan to do these around the world, but then COVID-19 hit, which is, changed life for everyone pretty much. So we're going to get these back up and running soon, hopefully. But other than that, AP Race Plus, I'm not sure if you've seen it, but it's on my bio on my Instagram, gone at AP Race Plus on Instagram and Twitter. And it's on Facebook now as well. And you'll get hopefully a little idea of what it's about. Obviously Ed is looking really hard on this with me as well and the team around that. So with AP Race Plus, I basically want every athlete to have the same resources as the people at the top, because obviously if in any sport you get the elite level, which is in swimming,
world-class performance program or something like that.
Yeah, world-class performance, or you go to World Championships, Olympics, something like that. So
There's only about 40 people who ever get that access.
Yeah,
isn't it?
and you're looking at a participation alone is, you know, in the hundreds, if not millions of people. So how do we give access to those people? And that's hopefully through AP Race Plus, where we do you know, give this content and we do give this kind of insight. So yeah, go check that out. Go on my Instagram, Adam_PT, or go on at AP Race Plus to check that out, and go to the website, make an account, do whatever you want to do. Obviously no pressure, but again, I'm all about performance and I just want to help you guys get your best performance. Hence why I've started this baby back up. But yeah, it's just, yeah, I mean, it's been 2 years, it's been a long time, but I've had a kid since then, so I'm a dad, and a lot's changed, a lot of performances since 2017. So guys, I hope you really enjoyed this video. It's just a very tiny insight to what I do and what I'm about, how I prepare for a race. The baby is crying, so it won't take too long. But yeah, it's really simple for me. I take and I do what I believe in, and I really believe, you know, from everything from the supplements to the gear to the, you know, the redundancy of my gear, to my performance recovery, even down to my towel, my headphones, my hats. It's all about the part of the project, and it's a big part of my life and a big part of my racing. So yeah, I mean, that's just a tiny insight. I want to give you insights a little bit more. So subscribe, like, comment, whatever you need to do. I know it's very cliche on YouTube to say that, but I need to know what you guys want and what you want to see. And the only way to do that is to comment.